guys, it's me, it's Tony on my channel, because who else would it be? So I am going to be sharing with you my 5 tips on how to get back on plan. So this is not tips about how to get on plan in the first place, how to join Slimming World or what to expect. I will go through that in another video in the future, but today I'm just letting you know the 5 tips I followed to get back on plan when you've been on that and you've lost your way just a little bit and you just need that little push to get back. So my first tip for you is to remind yourself of where you was, where you are and where you want to be. So where you was, obviously you started for a reason, so remind yourself of those reasons. Look at pictures of yourself and look at yourself now, how far you've already come, and just picture where you want to be. So for me personally, it's just to be going shopping and not crying. I'm not crying at the moment, but I'm not 100% happy with the clothes I'm picking because they're not the clothes I want to be able to wear. And at the moment, even though I've lost, you know, nearly 5 stone, no, 5 stone, I'm still wearing clothes that probably cover myself a bit more than I possibly could get away with, but I'm just not there at the moment, and that is my goal. That's what's pushing me. So find out what your goal is and just remind yourself of it as often as possible. Put notes around your bedroom, in your kitchen, pictures wherever you need to, and just remind yourself of why you're doing this, okay? Number 2, plan your meals before you go shopping. So things like your sins. Plan when you are going to use your sins, if they're either going to be in your meal or if you're going to use them for an evening treat or in your breakfasts. Try and stick to that as well. You could use things like this. I recently got sent this via a Instagram friend. I will link her Instagram tag below. So even if you just do your dinners to begin with and then go on to your breakfast and then your lunches, just try and plan your shopping around it though, because the worst thing you can do is plan to have really good meals, go shopping based on what you think you might have, or okay, I've got my protein, I've got chicken and mince and pork, and then I've got some veg here, but if you don't plan, you might need extra seasonings, some extra spices or stock pots, or you may need a certain type of product to do the recipe that you want to, but because you haven't planned around it before going shopping, you may not be able to, and then end up having something that's slightly off plan for dinner. So planning is crucial. Number 3, stop comparing your journey to someone else's, because we all do it. I am a terrible one for it. I have stopped doing it recently because of a lot of positivity I'm getting, in all fairness, but I have stopped doing it and I found it's helped me a lot. I'm not comparing myself to anyone anymore. It's my own journey. Whether or not I'm getting there at the speed of light or slow as a snail, I'm going to get to where I want to be, and so will you. Just be your own, run your own race. Okay, you will get there eventually. There may be some hurdles and that is absolutely fine. Okay, so just stop comparing yourself. Okay, I know I keep saying it, but I did it all the time, and I know you all do it. Okay, so stop it. Number 4, support. Surround yourself with positive people. So as I've mentioned in my previous videos, my new group is just full of positivity, and I felt a change in myself within the last 5-6 weeks. Okay, and that is just purely from surrounding myself in such positivity. I love my Instagram page as well, because I get a lot of positivity from that. Even if it's just someone liking my post, it means someone likes what I've done and they're being positive. And I know if I needed to, if I could go on there and go, help, and I would get people helping me. So if you can, get yourself on social media, get yourself an Instagram account or Facebook. I strongly recommend Instagram, in all fairness. I've been on there since March and I've made some friends on there that I hope to keep for a lifetime, and I know they'll always be there if I need them to be. Even if you don't post pictures yourself, there is not one person, if you message them, that will tell you to go away. They will always try and help, because that's what we're all trying to do. We're all in the same boat. So please trust me when I say we are trying to help and trying to be encouraging. So let us help you. Okay, so surround yourself with positive people. Number 5, back to basics. I strongly recommend, if you are struggling, to speak to your consultant and see if you can sit in the new members meeting again. It may seem a little bit silly to yourself, but you may have just lost touch with the basics. Okay, read through your book. Everything you need to know is in there. The plan is basic. It's just getting back to that place, because I know it can be so easy to lose track because you've been on it for so long, and you're doing your meals and you maybe stopped measuring things, but make sure you're measuring your A's and your B's and your sins. Okay, so make sure you read your book, highlight what food you like and what you don't like, and make sure there is a good variety of fruit and speed. Remember, it's not about getting all the speed you can, it's 1/3 speed. So if you are overdoing yourself with speed, your body is going to feel like it's on a diet, and it's not a diet, it is a lifestyle change. If your body thinks it's on a diet, as soon as you have that one extra sitting, it's going to hold on to it because it's scared, because it's not getting the things that it wants anymore. So make sure it's only 1/3 speed, unless obviously you are doing an SP day. If that's not working for you, speak to your consultant. Yeah, those are my top 5 tips to get back on plan. I really do hope they've helped you. I did mean what I said. If you need some support and you just can't find anywhere else, please feel free to follow me on Instagram and message me if you need any support, or even message me on here if you can. I'm not sure how to do that on YouTube yet. I am still a beginner. But yeah, I'll see you soon. But until then, just remember, you're beautiful.